no gangsters. We revolutionaries, and that's how we rock.
Hey, man, we are back. Hey, man, listen, I'm in the building, man. Y'all already know what to do. It's your favorite host of the West Coast, man. Your favorite host of Texas, man. Hey, man, it's your favorite host globally, man. It's Bonnie Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino, the brand, man. And as always, riding double barrel shotgun with me, my uncle, my twin, Big Unc, Swift DTV, man. You already know what to do. Hey, man, I went on down, man. I brought it home today, man. I brought it all the way home. This is the third edition on the Red Couch. The third edition on the Red Couch, man. Number 3, man. We had Papa Smurf number 2 and OD Slim number 1, man. Now I went and got another one of my Jeezys, man. Straight up out of Cali, man. Born and raised, breeded, man. A real one, man. Hey, man. I'm going to let him introduce himself, man. But I know this nigga asshole, Bubble Eye Fish Eye, the black Bubble Eye Fish Eye food, man. You feel me? Rodney Dangerfield himself, man. What it do, Rodney?
Hey, man. Cap, man, it's always a treat when players.
Why you moving so damn slow, man?
Hey, yeah, that's that fentanyl.
I had to get that nigga bottle.
Yeah, man, listen, man. It's always a treat when players meet, man. It's a pleasure, man, sitting down with our triple OG, man, our superhero, man, Bonnie Hunter BJ, Nino Cappucino, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we here, man. We finna talk some shit and swallow spit. It's your nigga Bookapone, Boo Hef, Boo Gotti, Don Boozy Miguel, Boo Pop, Boo Ferrigno. You did.
Damn.
You hear me?
The Bugatti?
I'm the only nigga in the world to know why white milk make yellow butter. You did? You understand me? I was there when Bubbles pushed Michael Jackson down the stairs. Who bang Westside Connect? Super Bowl is whooping on. We on the red carpet, red couch
right now. On the red couch,
I like
man.
The red couch.
It's going down. So, Boo, man, look, man. You know, I come straight in, man, and I like to hit my guests, man, and hit my team Cappuccinos and the Swift DTV team, Swift DTVs, man, and TV land. I know where you're from. So we're going to start off with the beginning, and we're going to transform on up to the right now today, and then we're going to talk about what you got going on. We're going to talk about that album. Because he got a cold, unique album. Cold album with a cold name, man.
Yes,
where he the one that flipped a unique album that already had a unique name. He went and flipped it. So we're going to talk about that too, you guys. But, man, I got Bookapone in the building right now, man.
The Don Capone.
The funny man himself, man, with numerous of aliases. Man, I stopped counting this nigga aliases, man. Y'all heard it. He just named out about 8 of them just right now on his own introduction, man.
Boo Cosby, Boo Kelly.
I got G Boom Capone on the couch right now with me, man. He's sitting right here with me and Unc, man. Y'all already know what to do. Unc, what it do, Unc? Top of the morning, man.
What's going on, Big Cap? Top of the morning.
Talk your shit, dog.
Yeah. So, Cap, man, you want to open this up or you want me to open this up? What's up with it?
Hey, nigga, you stuttered when he called you Charlie Angels. Nigga,
yeah, Charlie. You never
Charlie,
see him. You just hear him. Charlie.
Hey, nah. Hey, I ignored that shit.
I love it.
Okay, so look, check this out, boo.
Yes, sir.
Tell TV Land, where are you originally from? Where were you descended? Were you born and raised in Los Angeles? And what area?
I was born and raised Los Angeles. I'm on the east side, you know. I moved with my mother. See, my mother got murdered when I was 9. We moved to the west side. My grandmama managed right there in the bitty, the jungles, you know, Glory Home. She managed all that, the low income, the hood. When you know, when niggas, you know, when niggas couldn't get past Alameda, then the riots happened. Everybody came to the west side. And that was my introduction.
So what part of the east side were you in?
Well, on the east side, we used to what's over there,
the
man?
Bottoms, 40s, 30s, 20s?
From the bottoms everywhere. When my mom was alive, we stayed everywhere. In the Hoovers. And what's over there? With y'all, what was did training day? Imperial
PJs?
Courts.
Yeah,
We stayed in
Imperial
Imperial
Courts.
Courts.
So this
Yeah,
like,
with Sugar Mama. You know, Sugar Mama. And so my grandmama and them, if you from LA, born and raised in LA, your family gonna be from where? Texas, Louisiana.
Exactly. Yeah, and they spread it out.
And they spread it out. So being my grandmother we was on in the Biddy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Ridgely, Biddy Bronson, Biddy Stones.
Okay, slow down. So 9 years old, started out on the east side. You guys bounced around a few places on the east side. Then did moms get killed before you guys left from the east side, or once you got on the west?
She was back and forth. So when I was 9, my mother got murdered. Okay. So when Sugar Mama, she was about that bit. So when we go live with my grandmother on the west side.
Okay, so now you're on
the west side. So we was back and forth. My grandmama said, just give my mom, Sugar Mama said, give me my boys, me and my brother, and we'll go live everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So my sister stayed on the west side with my grandma.
So let's take the moment and let's go to that moment of, if you don't mind speaking a little bit on it. At 9 years old, what was that feeling? What it felt like? Did you see your mother get murdered, or when you heard about it? So let's talk about that. How did she get killed?
Man, it's the same feeling as now. The same feeling as now. When you lose and when you deal with pain and death, like Sugar Mama, she was the truth. My mama was the truth. It was like she gave me more game in 9 years and in anything. That's why I told these bitch ass hoes the other day, talking about Sugar Mama was like a do for young niggas. Sugar Mama was sweet. They done fucked our words up. They called her Sugar Mama because she was sweet. And you know what I'm saying? But when she turned sour, it's over.
Over with.
It's over with. I used to be in a methadone line with my mama. Fuck me, a methadone line. These little young motherfuckers don't know shit, and you don't lose it. At 9, I wasn't grown when I was a kid, so I'm still fucks with me.
So what happened? Like
man, washing the bread, man. My mom was out there. My pops was a pimp. My mom was out there. Getting it how she get it, and she got stabbed up washing the bread. They killed. I knew because my mama used to be gone like for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and she'd come back. But now she was gone for like a month. I already knew it. I said, damn, they didn't kill Sugar Mama. I already knew it.
So
she missed my little league game.
Pops didn't tell you.
My Pops in the pen doing 30 years. Pops is, Pops is in Walla Walla. He can't tell me shit.
So I'm just saying, I want you to stay with me. So when she got stabbed up, how did you find out? How did you guys?
My grandmama.
Oh, Granny came and told you.
So
was it some days? Was it some weeks? Or
I know my mom. She go missing a lot of time. She's a leg hitter, but she So
it was kind of the norm for y'all. Y'all
the norm, but when that month came by, she was gone. I know. I'm a Pisces, man. I know everything. I'm the greatest man in the world. I said, oh, and she used to come drunk to my little league basketball game. And she missed. I said, Sugar Mama dead. And then my auntie, we was at Arlington Heights. Venice, like I was going to Arlington Heights. And my auntie, I seen my auntie. She ain't never. I said, damn.
And so they bought y'all the information. How many siblings did you have then at that time?
5. I got, man, my mama and some of my brother. I didn't cry, bro.
Slow down, nigga. Stay with me, will you?
I'm just saying.
How many siblings at the time did you have?
5.
Were you the oldest?
I'm the youngest. I'm the second.
So you were the baby. You was youngest.
Well, I got my fat ass sister, Manny baby. She's the youngest. I'm the second youngest. Stubbs, Cherie, Shalonda.
Okay, gotcha.
From our mama.
So all 5 of you guys were there at the time when it happened, when
yes,
Auntie came?
No, it was me and my brother. We was going to Arlington Heights, right there on Venison by Mount Vernon. Mount Vicious, by 10th Ave Swap Meet in the Biddy. And I seen my auntie, and she was like, I didn't cry. My brother fell out crying. I'm 9. He got 11, 12. I just walked. I was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Sugar Mama, listen, 30-year-old tell you, she was the truth. Couldn't nobody fade Sugar Mama. I said, man, come on, man. I could tell y'all, couldn't nobody fade this woman. So she was unfadable. They had to kill my mom.
So she got stabbed primarily on Stroh, somewhere on Stroh.
Washington LeBray, you know, that was a Strizzle.
Washington LeBray, yeah, exactly. Washington LeBray out there, you know what I'm saying?
She was a lick hitter though. She probably robbed somebody.
Yeah, so you don't know really what happened because you were just young.
But whoever did it, they got to give that Auntie Jean. See, my friend, my mama them from Oak Cliff, Texas, nigga. Yeah, Oak Cliff, Texas. The nigga, he ain't living no more.
Wait, slow down. Your family are from Oak. That's your background.
On my mama's side, my grandmama,
Oak Cliff, Texas,
Dallas,
deep town,
cold motherfuckers.
Yeah, Oak Cliff is cold, man.
Yeah, my whole family on my mama's side.
Right.
On my dad's side, Houston, 5th Ward.
So you got 5th Ward. So you got H-Town, then you got D-Town.
Yeah, Louisiana too.
Okay. So now you lost moms.
Yep.
Rest in peace, bless her soul. Moms is gone. You're 9 years old. It's 5 of you guys. Now, Big Mama come get you guys. You go to Big Mama's on the west side. You say you ended up on Bryanhurst.
Bronson.
You ended up on Bronson. Okay, Bronson.
Pico gun. That's the Biddy. That's 20s. Blackstone, BPS, but that's Montclair. We Bronson. Pico and Crenshaw.
Exactly.
Bronson on the map now.
So, it's safe to say then, explain to TV Land what actual hood from that point did you grow up in?
See, if you know Bronson,
nigga,
that's the 20s Blackstone, the Biddy.
Bronson.
Let me land, bro.
You from the Biddy or you from Blackstone? That's the question.
The Biddy.
Can you tell that to TV Land?
They know what the Biddy.
Please, man, you on my side.
Is this Vlad or y'all gonna set me up to get this thing? What's going on? You evil ass. You evil ass. I love it. Boy, this thing.
Nigga, answer the question. Nigga, where's you from? You from the Biddy? Is you from
Hollywood? I'm from the Biddy, blood. From the Biddy to the jungle. Blackstones and Stones.
Okay, that's what we want to
y'all talking about.
Hey, man, look, man.
Stones and Stones.
I think I messed up going to get this.
You damn sure did, nigga.
Fans, I don't get it. Nah, from the Biddy, homie. Y'all know the Biddy show no pity, homie. But what I'm saying is Bronson was our own entity. But see, when my mother got murdered, my grandmother, big red, man, you understand something? She took care of everybody. Like she said, they was gonna award us to the States. She said, give me everybody. All of them.
She took all the kids.
All the kids. They don't do that no more.
Man, I'm just gonna say, hold on, pause right there. Now you hear what he just said, TV Land? See, these are the things that I always speak on when I talk about the big mamas and the pawpaws and our grandfathers, our uncles, and the aunties that love you. They took all that shit out of our household. Now, did you hear what Boo just said? He explained how they could have spread him and his siblings all the way out and put them in the systems. Big Mom said, send me all mine. All mine. Send me everybody. So, yeah. So
that's real. I got the goosebumps on that.
So, you in the Biddy now, Boo.
Yeah.
You're 9. You're doing your thing. You're in the Biddy. So, what was your encouragement to the streets? Where was the starter? Because I know you come from a pimp background of hoeing and pimping, basically, and hustling.
My pops was a pimp. My mom was a hoe.
So
my uncles was all hustlers. My uncle was the first Bible Crips, Alan Charles. He used to be at Queen Anne Park. Ricky Beachy, my uncle. They say Ricky Beachy knocked out a Touchy.
Did you go back? Did you really?
Bible. They think I be lying, huh? We LA niggas. They think I be joking about the Bible.
Did you really go there, man?
My uncle, AC Allen Charles.
Oh my God!
I hated this nigga. He remind me of you.
This nigga. So you hate me?
No. Go in depth with that. What you mean? He remind you of a cat?
No, hey, man, listen. My uncle AC would. Listen, he would cuss me out. I say, because I was bad. I said, Uncle, suck my dick. He said, you ain't got dick, you got a gristle. And when you fort your booty whistle, fish-eyed boo. And he made me fuck up my Thanksgiving. I was 8 years old. This nigga, I've never seen my uncle out of the penitentiary for 3 weeks. All my life. AC Allen Charles. He came from folks. I said, yeah, nigga. He's in the refrigerator, just looking at the refrigerator, smiling at the microwave. I said, hey, nigga. And my grandma make pies. She would make 25 pies, feed the whole neighborhood. I said, Grandmama, don't give them niggas our pies. She said, you gotta be a giver, boo. And I cuss. I always cuss. I said, AC, nigga, you can't have none of our Thanksgiving dinner, nigga. You see all this shit? He said, nigga, fuck a Thanksgiving dinner. I'll make me a tuna fish sandwich and drink a glass of Kool-Aid. I start crying. Thanksgiving ain't shit. He fucked my Thanksgiving up.
He wasn't that grateful about tripping on Thanksgiving. He was jailhouse.
He said, I'm making tuna fish sandwich and drink a glass of Kool-Aid. As an 8-year-old, I think Thanksgiving is everything. I start crying. Thanksgiving ain't shit. AC out of Charles was my like I seen him take a knife from a nigga my first as a kid, as a baby. I was exposed to everything. Rest in peace, my uncle AC died in the pen. Original BGF. That was a nigga. I seen him beat a bitch and made a bath water and put vinegar in there, and she let and swerved her and put bandages on her. I swear to God, I was exposed to a lot of shit as a baby.
So he done beat her mercifully,
and
then put her in some.
Mercifully.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me, TV Land. Do you know what vinegar would do to a wound, an open wound, man? I don't think I even understand what this gangster
shit.
You feel me? Vinegar on an open wound, man.
Oh, shit.
That's another torture within itself. You just whooped her ass, and then they go in there and get your ass in the bathtub.
And he boiled the bath water, made it hot as a motherfucker.
You might as well throw some Epsom salt in there, too.
Some Epsom salt. Yeah. Me and my brother crying, just looking at it. I remember the pussy hairs. And I never forget the name was Victoria. I remember the pussy hairs. I remember that. I mean, I come from a cold family. Shootouts. They shoot out against each other. So that was the introduction to my life. And it was a roller coaster. And that's why I do that's why I do comedy.
Okay, so now you 9, you're on the West, you're in the Biddy. Where did your influence come from once you hit the streets? And your introduction to gangs, because you in the Biddy, it's just blood hood. So
we was blooding when we was little bit. Bree was with my nigga Biddy. We was blooding when we was little. When we had our belt to the back, that was our area. You know what I'm saying? We had Big Head, KB, Big Hap. We had OGs from the Black Stones. That you know what I'm saying? We was Tiny Stones. Our nemesis was the TLCs, the Tiny Local Crips. It was a spin off of the schoolyards. Years in my, you know what I'm saying? So we was already like, you know what I'm saying, bloods.
Kind of introduced to it.
As kids, as baby, we was blooding. Okay. We was on the blood side from the beginning, because I was all over there watching it, and that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. I mean, we would go against the Harpies, and there was a Mexican blood. They had red, but before the MSs, but we had our own crew. You couldn't come down Bronson. We would tear your ass up. We would get you. So the blood was in me from the beginning.
So Bronson, y'all had y'all own little whole crew on that whole block.
That whole block.
Just Bronson block.
Bronson block. Because you know, at the end of the day, we was rock'em sock'em robots, and we off the porch early. We socking everybody down. Anybody come on the nigga? I remember this bitch. We was whooping this one nigga, and we'll rat pack you. Trust me, we packing out. It ain't no fair ones. Cause Sugar Mama said one fight, all fight.
You off the porch. You're 10 years old. You're in the game. You come from a background of horn hustling, scrapping, gangsterism. It was already in your family. So now, where was it and when did you go through your first experience of either the juvenile hall system or the YA system?
The YA system, they wanted to get me out of. They kicked me out of every school. They wanted me to go through the YA. I never went through that.
Okay, so you never went to YA.
My grandma never went.
Never went.
I went to juvenile. I went to that, but my grandmother said he was.
How much time did you do in juvenile?
Nothing. What is that? What is they try to get me in? What is that? Kilpatrick.
Kilpatrick.
Yeah, my grandma. Yeah. But after that, I never did none of that. Okay, when I did Wayside, Lancaster, 93, I did Wayside, County Jail. I went to the county. I've been in Lancaster. But like I told you, my grandma, I didn't want to break her heart. I didn't want to. She was trying to keep me away.
So basically, it's safe to say then
I was undercover. Like she knew it, but I was like.
So you really kept your shit so well tucked under the wraps.
But they told on me.
You never got in trouble. Went to prison. You know, with the.
I went to Lancaster when I got older. I went to Lancaster. I went to Wayside and all that. But when I was younger, they were trying to get. Listen,
so what year did you catch the case to go to Lancaster?
That was a year. That was when I was with Mac 10 them already. After Mac 10, and that was
Nigga,
90s.
you banged out. What school did you go to when you were banging? When you was in your elementary primes and your junior high school?
I went to Arlington Heights.
Arlington Heights.
Mount Vernon. Then I went to. They kicked me out of LA University. I went to Granada in a tent. They kicked me out of there.
Okay, so you went to. Say it again for me.
I went to Arlington Heights.
Arlington Heights.
Lon Miller in the Hoovers before.
You went to Lon Miller.
If you know
Lon Miller, yeah. You went to Lon Miller.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
And the Biddy and the 20s. And then my broad, Kadala Jones, went to Fairfax. So I went to Fairfax.
You went to
graduated from Fairfax.
Went to Fairfax High.
Like I went to Fairfax. My home school is LA High. We wasn't no bitches.
So you went to Fairfax, LA High?
No, I graduated from Fairfax.
Graduated from Fairfax.
LA High was my home school.
Okay.
I could walk to LA High. Wasn't no bitches in my year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, BJ? I'm younger than you. You're 1,000 years old. Listen, man. Listen.
Anywho, listen, man. So from LA, Fairfax,
graduated. I graduated from Fairfax. I actually graduated.
Actually graduated.
I graduated.
Literally graduated.
I had to. My grandma said she was going to shoot me. She was going to kill me if I didn't graduate.
So basically, boo, during your years of coming up in the streets, because it
sold a lot of dope, pimped a lot of bitches.
Follow me.
Gang bang.
It sounds like
popped a lot of niggas.
Listen, man, it sounds like you played a double characteristic role, because I did the same thing with my parents. I hid it from my parents.
Of course.
Like I would go outside, dress a certain way to get ready to go to school, and then put my G clothes on. You feel me? That the homies be wearing. I'm gonna dress like the niggas in the street. So It sounds like you lived a double life because you want to please your grandmother, which ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, it's a whole lot of us that did that, didn't want to disappoint.
Because my mother was stabbed to death.
Follow me. So now, you're in high school now. You make your way through junior high school, to elementary, through junior high school. You graduate. When you graduated, now I'm sure you're going through the bloody 80 time and that syndrome where it's a lot of influence. How did you really keep yourself at bay where you didn't catch cases like a lot of your homies? Because a lot of the homies in the Biddy nigga was dropping for bodies back then when we was coming up. You feel me? So explain.
Because I never did a drive by. I get up on you. I walked by. I was claustrophobic, man. I hate that car shit. I get up on you. You let me out. Let me just walk because I know how to run. I was fast. I know I can jump. That car shit got me. I was claustrophobic. Nigga, no, drop me off 2 miles and I'll catch y'all up. But like you said, my thing was I started OMG, one man gang. I started that. I was OMG before them ask anybody. Ask Nook when I Nook on Bloods. I started OMG. One man. I stole it. Fat ass. Where? Shout out to where?
Yeah,
KB,
that's my nigga. Boy.
That's my nigga.
Car wash.
Man, KB is a motherfucker, boy. I love that nigga. Listen, so the homies was catching cases.
Yeah, man.
But the whole thing about it was they was putting like I lost a lot of my little homies, but they was soldiers. They was front lining, like, nigga, what? Let's go. That's why I love my niggas. My niggas got their eyes shot out. They niggas didn't die. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got shot up. And soldiers on the front line, young niggas. From the Deuce 5 to the Ace to the 1-5 to the going. Okay, and so I love them niggas, but at the same time, I was OMG, one man gang. You know what I'm saying? I stoned alone. Can't nobody tell me, can't nobody put a battery in my back. I know what to do. And my crew was the crew from
when y'all was young.
Young.
So basically you moved a certain way and it helped for you where it kept you out of trouble.
Well, that case.
So now, what year was it that you caught the case? Okay, now we moving along. You graduated. You graduated from Fairfax, which was a great thing. Here you young, you wild. You lost your mom at an early age. I know exactly what that feeling feel like.
Yeah. I played basketball at Fairfax.
Follow me, bro. Stay with me. Stay with me. All right, stay with me. This is my show, Uncut, Raw and Remedy, for the people, to the people, by the people, right? You know that, right?
I love you, homie.
You know that, right? So follow me, man. Slow down on that bottle because I need you to answer these questions, man.
This is my second drink. I love my nigga right
Because Unc ain't even got on your bumper yet, nigga. You feel me? Unc got some shit in store for you, nigga. Unc ain't got on your bumper yet. So look,
I
boo.
want them questions.
Okay, so look, boo. So now look, G1, we leaving Fairfax. You get out of Fairfax. Was it then when you were in high school that you start having? Because you always been just so funny, nigga. Even when you was a young wild nigga, you was funny. So when did you really take? Well, I'm gonna go back to that. First, I need you to explain to me, when did you catch that case? Was it when once you got out of high school, then, or was you got older down the line?
Down the line.
Okay, so what was your?
I caught one in '94.
So,
but the one I caught down the line was after Mac 10 when I was signed. But well, that was 90, 98 somewhere.
All right, so that's where I'm going to right now. Next, you're out of high school. We're going into the 90s now. What year was it that you collaborated with the homie Mac? Shout out to the homie too, Mac, man. Mac won his own, man.
I was just with him,
Mac
too.
1-0.
I was just
Mac,
with him.
You already know, Mac, I got to get you on the couch. Nigga, I hit your DM anyway about 3 weeks ago, too, man.
Mac
Tap in with your OG, man. Got me over there stuttering like Unc, man. So, yeah, look, boo. So, what year was it that you connected with the homie Mac and you signed with Mac?
Man, you know, I've been knowing Mac for years,
nigga.
Bro. Let me unpack this shit. Oh, God damn. You evil ass Eddie Murphy. God damn.
We'll talk to the camera.
Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, that's my nigga. That's my homeboy. Since we was little. Pockets, Binky Mac, all from the eye, Squeak Rule.
Yes, sir.
We've been knowing each other for years. Mac had a group. There was Binky Mac, Squeak, Bookapone, Gramps, Rat. It was called First Amendment. That's when Binky stayed on 76. But across the street, Gritty Greg was on the other side. And you know, my nigga Pockets, OG Pockets from the Turf, he did all the Ice Cube shit. Pockets, all that shit. That's my big homie from the Turf. I just could freestyle. I could rap. Couldn't nobody fuck with me rapping. I'm the best. I battled everybody. Nas, Jay-Z, Big L, DMX. They know the shit. It's documented. It's documented.
Who you battled again?
Nas, DMX, Jay-Z, Redman.
I don't think them niggas heard you, boo. Tell them niggas again.
DMX, Big Pun, everybody.
You didn't battle them niggas, boo.
I murdered them. And it's documented. So
you DMX them niggas, man.
Man, DMX, them niggas say, boo, they do this. Boo,
you ain't still got it in you.
I still got it. I was just with Mac. So when Mac, look, Biggie, man, look, years ago they started the group. We'd be at the Inglewood Swap Meet, they selling their tape.
What year we in now?
It's 80s. It's like late 80s.
Late 80s, so 88.
You know the coldest decade was 83 to 93.
Yeah.
The coldest decade.
Yeah. So we're in the 80s.
Mac had just signed. See, Mac, DJ Pooh. Shout out to Pooh. Watergate. Shout out to Pooh. Pooh had signed Mac. Pooh had Mac. My nigga Pockets was doing music for everybody. But, Pooh, everybody. Cube. He had Cube. He did Bonnie and Clyde, Ice Cube for Yo-Yo. This is my big homie. This is my big brother. He was big. I'm Lil Mac. He's Big Mac. Since we was babies, he used to babysit me. Sugar Mama used to pick in his ear. And he was on, right? Shout out to Pockets, man. He just lost his dad, man. Big Claudio. Man. Pockets, so he had Cube. And then Mac had a group with Binky Mac and Squeak. Squeak them my niggas. Them not my guys.
Man, Squeak that been right here in the penthouse.
Man, come on, Squeak Rule. Shout out Squeak Rule, man. He had the hardest gangster song, nigga. Gangster shit is like a drug. And nigga, him and Trey D and Mac. But let me land. So Mac, they had the group. So Binky Mac was the only one. We'd be on 76. He get drunk. Don't know how to do his beat. I would go in there and murder with the Road Dogs. We sent the Bloods to New Jersey. I was there with the Road Dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The homies
them the homies, Queen Street. Listen, them niggas, Max said, boo, we separated for a minute. We went, I was doing my thing, like I was telling you, I was getting in a little trouble. But Max said, boo, you still can freestyle. Mac had signed with Cube with no deal. Because Pooh had Mac, but Pooh had him on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And my nigga, we was at the Deadly Threat video, Let the Dogs Loose. Whoa. And Mac was in the video. Cube gave him a deal with no demo. Mac blew up. I'll never forget. He had that big old house in Calabasas. He said, "Boo, you still can freestyle?" I said, "Nigga, what?" I started rapping about all this shit in his house. The chandelier, the chandelier, He said, "We gonna sign Boo." Bam! That was how it happened.
History.
History. Mac, my nigga, Mac.
Okay,
Mac, now I used to act the fool though.
What actual year was that when the signing jumped out? When they said we're gonna sign Boo?
That was 95. That was like 95. No, because my publishing 98, 90. When did Pac die? Pac got killed 96.
Mm-hmm.
That's 90, 95, 96. Because it take a year for your album. So that was 96. My publishing date when I dropped the Reflection of Reality is 98. So we did all that Who banging. I did all that. I'm on the Recipe album. I'm on all them albums. But when I first started rapping, blood, I did Flaming on Wax.
So now you was featured on the Recipe?
I got 4 songs and everything.
4 songs featured on the Recipe. See, listen. What I'm doing here and what I need is a lot of the people know you as comedian Bookapone on the internet. What you're doing exclusively on the Red Couch is you're opening up and you're giving TV land on my end and Spliff D TV end on our end is the exclusive shit that ain't nobody even never heard or seen. And this is why we talking about this.
That's why I love you.
Stay with me, right?
Yeah, Ted Koppel, the Black Ted Koppel. You are a very good interviewer.
Okay, you black Rodney Dangerfield ass looking fish out food.
I love you.
But anyway, look, Boo. So look, follow me. So this is the purpose and reason for us conducting this interview.
No, I love it. I love how you do it.
I want people to see the other side of Bookapone. See, niggas see you when you come in. Everybody know you a clown. You gonna get your clown on, talk your shit.
And I'm a rock up soccer robot too.
Yeah,
so sock you out.
And that's why niggas need to know it's a whole different version of Boo. Feel me? Because I know that. They don't know.
Get off on your ass.
That's why we interviewing about it, right? So now follow me. So now boom, you done got down, signed your deal with Mac.
But let's take it back before that. Well, I got my first recognition. Let's take it because we talking about the rap right now. I did remember Flaming on Wax. Rest in peace to the B Brazy.
You mean
Big Y?
You saying Banging on Wax because you fucking
No. It was Banging on Wax. Then we came with Flaming on Wax. Flaming. Beat Alls Come Better. But my nigga Big Y.
Album, then they did an album.
Y'all did Banging on Wax. Banging on Wax was Banging on Wax. But we did with Alonzo. With Dr. Dre. Alonzo fat ass. He owed me $150, nigga. We did. Remember, we had the money.
They're going to camera telling what.
Lonzo, you owe me $150, nigga.
What's the Lonzo you talking about, nigga?
Like NWA, Lonzo. I was just with him, Mr. Williams.
The Godfather.
Remember, he had a studio.
Yeah,
we did it at the NWA, but they did NWA everything. It's called Flaming. Beat Alls Come Better. That's when my nigga June and all them niggas was on there. On Denver Lane. Going down Denver Lane. And my nigga B Brazy. YG's got big. That was 93, 94.
Hold up, so hold on.
That was I was on there.
Hold on, so
that was my first feature.
Hold on, Nick. Hold on, because TV ain't gonna ask. I'm sure the comic pop it up. So you was on the OG original track with Young Rider, B Brazy, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, B Brazy.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Why Jesus?
I know his history, man. I know all about this nigga, but y'all need to know. So
TV Land.
YG,
what's up, listen. That's where YG, all them niggas got it from. B Brazy, nigga. He was the first. They got that shit from B Brazy. All you blood rappers, y'all know where y'all got it from.
Niggas say some names. Niggas say who got what from B Brazy. Say some names.
I just said it, nigga. All them niggas is a blood rapper. You got it from the homie, man. Why fucking B Brazy, nigga? YG's got big dicks and like the fuck. Nigga, I do mine like this. Come on, homie. I was there, nigga. Big Y did that shit in my fucking at the studio. B Brazy, I told Max he got signed, but at the time they was getting it. They war with it. I ain't gonna speak on that, but you know, when Inch got nigga, come on, man. I'm that nigga. I did the man. Lonzo said, "Boo, can you do another verse?" I did 2 verses. It's called Gangsta Shit, West Coast Gangsta Shit. We did that album, Flaming. Beat Alls Come Better. June was on there. Who else was on there? Everybody. Looney Tunes and them.
Okay, so now you signed the Mac. Are you working on your first actual album?
My album. I'm working on an album.
Did you ever get a chance to put that album out?
Yes, it came out, but here's the thing. What happened was EMI took over. We was on Priority Records.
Priority, yeah.
Priority, right there, the CNN.
BMI was the subsidiary distributor.
Exactly.
Of Priority.
So Mac, man, listen. At the time, wow, Mac getting up with some money. They trying to hold me. I'm the best nigga, and we on tour in New York. I fade everybody. Ask Razcast. Can't nobody fuck with me, especially back then. Freestyling. I
ask who?
Ask Razcast. I kicked everybody in the ass. I battled everybody.
You ain't out rap Razcast, nigga.
You dumbass nigga. Razcast can freestyle, nigga. He can write. I freestyle. Ask Razzie, nigga. It's Bookapone, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? You better Google me, nigga.
Mr. Charlie.
I battled that Big L. Me and Big L. Big Pun. Nigga, we on let me land. Nigga, let me land. We on the motherfucking the motherfucking the tour. Westside Connection is everybody's Westside Connection. Motherfucking Jermaine the Bree and the Brat. Razcat. Razcat's on my label, homie. Who else? Bone Thugs. This is years ago, bro. Fat Joe the Terror Squad. You have to understand something, Charlie. You ever seen that movie Thicker Than Water with Fat Joe, Big Pun them? Huh?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Who started that motherfucker? Who had the brown khaki suit on? Lost the guns. I'll wait.
We don't know that shoot.
Me, nigga. Me.
Oh, you hear that nigga?
You ever seen that movie Thicker Than Water?
Yeah, man.
Remember I lost the guns. Nigga. Nah, that's that bullshit, Mac. It ain't easy with my Uncle Doobie. You talking about that pimp movie. I'm talking about Mac's first movie he ever did with Fat Joe.
Oh, one of him and Fat Joe, and they was acting like they was gangsters.
Snoop was supposed to be in that movie.
Yeah. So
Snoop was supposed to be in that movie.
Oh, you had your little cameo in there.
Nah, I starred in it.
Ooh, you had your starring role?
Starring role.
So you had your starring role.
Yeah, I started in movie.
Good to know, man.
Max said, boo, if you ain't on game bang, get loaded and fight, I got a movie for you. That's what I want. I was terrorizing, man. I was a little bit, nigga, I had the cups and sauces. I was rockin' soccer robot, me, little Bullock, my whole crew, my murder crew. You know, see Yellowstone, Bullock, nigga, one-eyed nook. And we was just, nigga, we had the murder for you. We sucking everything out. Yeah. I just want my little homies to get OMG, one man gang.
So now.